Hello, everybody. I wanted to read a excerpt out of this book called Intuitive Eating for Every Day, and also I want to reference this other book that I've been reading. It's called Leaving Large, by Michelle Peters. Petties is really wonderful. Michelle's going to be on our channel for an interview as soon as we can schedule it. I really want to stop eating sugar, stop eating candy, stop eating snacks. And that's my goal. Of course, I have a project I have to finish today. So the first thing I did when I got here is grab them cookies. But that's okay. I want to read this excerpt because I think it's encouraging, and it's in Michelle's book. And she does give me permission to read it. It says, I struggled with my weight all my adult life, constantly yo yoing up and down. For years, I would focus on changing what I was eating without changing what I was feeling and thinking, or more importantly, considering the origin of those thoughts and feelings. This dawning realization soon gave way to new insight, intuition, and understanding about food, eating, and hunger. Questions that were once a source of frustration and confusion landed differently and ignited this superpower of clarity and vision. Sure, I understood that obesity posed a threat to my longevity and quality of life, but it was only when my livelihood was threatened did my superpower kick in and allow true transformation to begin. That was the day I started to slay the pizza demon, its cohorts and tag-alongs once and for all. I haven't had pizza since or any desire for it. And to think there was a point when pizza meant so much to me, but not anymore. That I can resonate with that. Also, I might have had another book right here because the page there was a there was actually a program, and this is the only book I had, but the page, oh, here it is. This is really good. Keeping food in the house. When you feel ready and have the financial privilege, the act of stocking your pantry and refrigerator is healing. It's a visual reminder of abundance, that you have the food that you need, rejecting the scarcity and fear that diet culture perpetuates. It supports you trusting that you will nourish your body as needed. Purchasing plenty of previously forbidden foods facilitates the beauty of making peace with foods, which also repairs a trust. While it may be impossible to imagine, the food that used to haunt and call out your name will no longer hold power over you. I thought both of these were very encouraging because there is hope. And I am just here to represent that hope. I was looking forward to going swimming tonight to swim class, and come to find out there's not swim class, so I'm not going to go. However, tomorrow there's a wellness event that my coach wants me to attend with him, so I'm going to go there. I wanted to go swimming early in the morning, but that's okay. I have a project I'm working on that I really need to finish in the next week, so I'm going to just take the time to really focus on that project and finish it and kick my Monday off with exercise as I normally do. So I wanted to just come on and see how y'all are doing, how y'all are feeling, and to just encourage you. As a person who's morbidly obese, I'm in the 400s. I use a wheelchair, a walker, a cane. I used to have a home health care worker, so I'm looking for another home health care worker. And I'm on disability. I have gout, lymphedema, and I have lipedema, not lymphedema. But you know what? I was talking to the nurse today. Hi, thank you, porch lady. And hi, Alex. I said, if my uric acid levels are not high, do I still need to keep taking the medicine? So she didn't know that. You know what? Some of these nurses don't really know a lot of stuff. I don't know. Or maybe they just don't want to speak on it because they haven't been keeping up to date with things like that. I don't know. But she's sweet as can be, and that's all that's important. But that's why I'm telling y'all, yes, you want to get your source of information from many sources, because some people, like, I used to have a nurse who specialized in obesity, so whenever I was going through things, she would go, yeah, that's typical of people who are obese, who are seeking to lose weight. So when I first met her, I was like, oh, I'm good. Because I had my other coach who was with me as I had already lost 19 pounds on my own. When I would marry him, I was in the middle of my second month being very focused. And I told him, I said, I know I stumble when I get to 40 pounds. I can't lose past 40 pounds. So he stuck with me. He had me change. He really had me resting more. He was like, go home, go to work, nowhere else. You can't go anywhere else. And, Miss Deborah like to hit the streets and network and be doing business stuff. He was like, you can't do none of that. You could cook, clean your house, and work. And that's all you need to do. And I was able to lose 65 pounds under his tutelage, making sure I had my vitamins and my nutrition and everything like that. So, and also, chlordian is, there are certain medicines that you can take that that promote weight loss and wellness. They're just natural herbs. So I was taking those. I was going to physical therapy. In fact, I used to walk with the Walkers Club because the physical therapist had told me about it. He was like, nope, none of that. You're going to go home. They got mad at me too. He was like, you're doing enough to your body. So this is the thing. If you don't know about obesity and what obese people need to do, you can't speak on it. You will get mad because you feel like they need to be doing this, that, or the other. But what Coach had me doing worked so well. I remember what happened is as I lost weight, I naturally did more. And one day I washed my clothes. Like, I don't wash my clothes like now. I don't know who gonna wash them. I don't wash them. When they get out in the pile, I'm gonna ask them to buy some more clothes. That's what I'm gonna do for real. I'm gonna buy something else because I don't have a home care worker. And when the basket get full, she said she'll come back over here and help me. But I don't be washing my clothes. There's too much going on over there. But when I lost, after a while, I noticed that I washed my clothes. I put them in the clothes dryer, dried them, and I walked them to the couch, sat on the couch, and folded them up. I was like, whoa, really? I was like, whoa, really? I said, Coach, I don't ever do that. But that was part of paying attention to your habits. And that was also a part of feeling better. So the better I felt, the more I was able to do. So that's one thing for sure. That's why I don't really push it. Even though right now I think I need help pushing past the fear. So now I have a whole nother thing to contend with. And so I repeat my manifestations. I am courageous. I am adventurous. Like you, that's what you do when you want to change things. Like I eat a normal size food. I balance my meals. I enjoy exercising. Just whatever you want, you got to say it in the present tense. Like, oh, I am 200 pounds. So I got to write my little things out. I have to write 55 times what I weigh for 5 days and put it up. Oh, I'm about 2 days late, but that's okay. I started one day two. I can start over. And that's the beauty of this journey because I tend to be inconsistent. And that's part of the struggle. Getting balance and saying I'm not going to give up the fight. I'm not going to give up the race and being gentle with yourself. That's what it's about. It's about all of those pieces pulling together. So I am excited to welcome spring, even though it's kind of cold. But the flowers came out already because we had really some nice days. So I am looking forward to going back to the pool. I'm looking forward to embracing this spring with adding hot yoga into my journey. I'm looking forward to all of that. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So how y'all doing today? So, what's the word for today? To speak faith filled words in the present tense about your goal. Oh, and someone else bought me a cup of coffee. So I'm excited about that. So, those who feel so desired, please buy me a cup of coffee. We're working on my wheelchair van goal, and that's my fundraiser. And if you want a wheelchair vehicle, honey, I'm going to tell you to do the exact same thing I'm doing, and we're going to support it all. Okay? Well, thank y'all so much. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see y'all in a little bit later. I'm going to try to showcase some exercise videos that you haven't seen. So I'm going to work on that as well. Okay. Bye, y'all. Peace and hair grease. Bye.